Hi, this is Mayor Hamilton again. To all my fellow city employees, this is Tuesday, May 26th, the day after Memorial Day. I hope you all had a Memorial Day weekend to your liking. Thanks for all of you who worked during that weekend to keep our city going. Just wanted to give a few updates as I try to do every week. Many of you know City Hall reopened to the public this morning. We'd been closed for 4 weeks due to the COVID crisis, state emergency orders and others to make sure we were not part of a problem of passing that disease back and forth. But we did open today in a very limited way, in a very specific way, to let public back in who felt they needed to be there in person. We're continuing to emphasize to the public that all interactions, if possible, should be done by phone or over the website and other ways, and encouraging people to do that. But there are some of our residents, some of our customers who feel the need to be there in person, and we wanted to accommodate that safely. So thanks to the Continuity of City Government team that worked so hard to figure out all these new protocols. Thanks to all the people in the City Hall who are helping make it work. And thanks to all of you who keep working during this crisis to do that. If there are questions about it, concerns, suggestions, changing the way we have certain protocols, we welcome that, and please be sure to share that. Also, the pulse surveys will be continuing. We got a third one back today. I think it closes today. Please, if you haven't given your answer, I think you have till 5 p.m. today to do that, and please provide that, and there'll be another one in 2 weeks for that. There may be some visuals we'll attach to this that'll help remind you of some of these things as well. I want to talk a minute about masks too, and that's one of the protocols we're requiring in City Hall for anybody who comes in now as a visitor, and we're providing those masks as needed. And as most of you know, we've had a policy in place to strongly encourage the use of masks among our employees. Anytime you're within 6 feet of each other, and that can happen in work crews, in office settings and others where you need to be, we're of course going to do all we can to keep that 6-foot distance, because the disease is still here even as we begin moving toward opening up. That wearing a mask is how you protect others, and wearing a mask is how others protect you. Most of the benefit comes because many people are infectious without knowing they're infectious. They don't feel bad. Almost half the people who we know have been infected had no symptoms. So wearing a mask is a way to protect others, and wearing a mask is a way to protect you from getting sick. And none of us would want to get a fellow worker sick. And we all know as well that when we're protecting a fellow worker, we're also protecting that worker's family, who they live with. They may have particularly susceptible people. So it's really important to continue to follow those protocols of masks, of physical distancing, of washing hands, etc. In fact, I hope you'll sign the pledge that asks people to sign on to that, to build support for that. The governor has continued to move forward with opening up most of Indiana is in stage 3 now, which allows additional facilities to open, like gyms and spas and some things. They did delay the movie theaters, and they've changed the number of people that are permitted in large social gatherings. Our county will probably make an announcement on that this week because we're still in stage 2 through May 31st. I am concerned about moving too fast. You should know I'm often urging that we be careful and be deliberate and cautious about that, just as we have been in City Hall. I'll just continue to thank you for your work. You've done terrific work with our community, helping keep everybody safe, helping us move forward. We have done a really good job of flattening the curve, avoiding additional disease in our workforce and many people around us, and that's due to your great efforts on the job and off the job in being responsible residents, and I want to thank you for that. If you have any questions about what's going on, of course, you can call my office. You can talk to your supervisor, send emails. I'll try to keep you updated on these things. I do think this week we'll see where the county's headed, and we'll find out whether we're going to continue extending things after the 31st or move to stage 3 or some hybrid of those, and we'll keep focusing on the data. So be safe, wear your mask, keep your physical distance. Thank you for taking care of each other, and thank you for taking care of Bloomington. Have a good week.